Welcome to the Rich People Club, where we help you avoid the mistakes that keep most people broke. In this video, 12 worst wealth destroyers. Run away from them. We'll reveal the biggest traps sabotaging your financial success. If you've ever felt like money slips through your fingers no matter how hard you work, this video is your wake-up call. These wealth destroyers are silently draining your potential, but once you know how to avoid them, you'll unlock a path to real wealth and financial freedom. Ready to escape these traps and secure your success? Let's get started. Get rich quick trap. Many dream of overnight wealth, chasing quick schemes that promise impossible results. But let's be real. Becoming rich takes time, patience, and a solid plan. Think of it like planting a tree. No matter how much water you pour in, it won't grow to its full height overnight. Patience, paired with the right actions, is what sets the foundation for real wealth. People often fall for flashy promises of doubling their money in weeks or finding that secret investment everyone swears by. But these schemes rarely pan out. Take those too good to be true cryptocurrency offers as an example. Instead of jumping on trends, focus on proven paths, like investing in low-cost index funds that grow steadily over time. You know what's better than gambling on get-rich-quick schemes? Building consistent habits that actually work. Skip the hype and put your money where it counts. For instance, investing $500 a month in a broad market index fund could grow into over $1 million in 30 years. It's not glamorous, but it's effective. Chasing shortcuts often leads to financial setbacks and disillusionment. Before you know it, you're not just back at square one, but deeper in the hole. The key is to focus on methods that let your wealth grow steadily, which brings us to another pitfall that drains resources before they can even start multiplying. Luxury car drain. Luxury cars may look like the ultimate sign of success, but they're often wealth killers in disguise. The hefty price tags, high maintenance costs, and relentless depreciation make them financial black holes. A $100,000 car might feel like a status symbol, but its value plummets the moment you drive it off the lot. That's not luxury, that's a money pit. Imagine putting $2,000 a month into a luxury car payment instead of investments. Over 10 years, that's over $240,000, excluding insurance, repairs, and fuel. Now imagine investing that same amount in an index fund with an average 10% return. You're looking at a future millionaire instead of someone driving a depreciating asset. The allure of luxury vehicles is understandable. You see the shiny BMW or Tesla and think, I've made it. But no one is actually impressed. Most people are too busy worrying about their own lives. If you want true wealth, delay the fancy ride and focus on building assets that grow, not ones that drain. Wealth isn't about looking rich, it's about becoming rich. And luxury cars are rarely part of that equation. What other expenses quietly sabotage your journey to wealth? Let's take a closer look at homes and the hidden dangers they bring. Oversized home mistake. Owning a big house might feel like the pinnacle of success, but it's often a silent wealth destroyer. Oversized mortgages, property taxes, and maintenance costs quickly add up. That $1 million mansion might come with a $7,000 monthly payment, leaving little room to grow your wealth. Realtors often show you the fanciest homes to stretch your budget, and social pressure makes it tempting to upgrade. But here's the truth: the bigger the house, the bigger the financial burden. Instead of a status symbol, consider a home that fits your needs, leaving room to invest the difference. Think of a $3,000 monthly mortgage versus $7,000. That extra $4,000, when invested, could snowball into millions over a few decades. Your future self will thank you for choosing a modest home that allows you to build wealth instead of draining it. Homes are powerful assets when chosen wisely, but they can also trap you in financial quicksand. If you're enjoying this content and finding value in these insights, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We've got more strategies coming up to help you build wealth and avoid hidden pitfalls. High-fee investments. Hidden investment fees are wealth killers in plain sight. Many people pay 1% to 2% in management fees without realizing how much it costs them over time. It doesn't sound like much, but compounded over decades, those fees can siphon away hundreds of thousands of dollars from your nest egg. Take a $1 million portfolio managed with a 2% fee. That's $20,000 a year. Money that could have been compounding for you. Instead, consider low-cost index funds like Vanguard's VTSX, which has an expense ratio of just 0.04%. That's $400 a year, leaving more in your pocket to grow your wealth. The financial industry thrives on complex terms to justify high fees, but don't be fooled. Educate yourself, take charge of your investments, and avoid handing over your hard-earned money to someone else. The difference could mean retiring as a millionaire instead of wondering where it all went. High fees may be subtle, but risky investments can cause even greater damage. Let's explore why chasing flashy opportunities often leads to financial regret. Risky investment fads. Risky investments often disguise themselves as opportunities of a lifetime. Whether it's a new crypto coin or an untested startup, these fads lure people with promises of outsized returns. The problem? They're more like lottery tickets than wealth-building strategies. Investing in the unknown can lead to devastating losses. Take speculative real estate deals that claim to double your money in 2 years. When the market shifts, those guarantees disappear. Instead of chasing trends, stick to reliable investments like index funds or blue-chip stocks that have stood the test of time. Sure, high-risk investments can sound exciting, but building wealth is more about watching paint dry than chasing thrills. If you want excitement, take $100 to a casino, not your life savings. Wealth is built through patience, not gambling. These fads often leave investors burned and skeptical, which brings us to another wealth killer: the fear of investing altogether. Fear of investing. Getting burned by risky investments can lead to the opposite extreme. Avoiding investing entirely. People park their money in savings accounts or CDs, thinking they're playing it safe. But here's the reality: inflation quietly eats away at your wealth, and savings alone won't make you rich. Investing doesn't have to be scary. Start small with tried-and-true options like broad market index funds. For example, the Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund, VTSX, offers diversification and consistent returns. A simple $100 monthly contribution can grow significantly over time. Fear often stems from lack of knowledge. Learn the basics, start with manageable amounts, and focus on long-term growth. Investing isn't about timing the market, it's about time in the market. Even modest investments compound into wealth over decades. Once you overcome this fear, you'll see that investing is one of the best tools to grow wealth. But there's another unavoidable hurdle: taxes. Tax oversights. Taxes can feel like a financial black hole, swallowing a chunk of your income every year. While paying taxes is inevitable, overpaying is not. Without smart strategies, you're leaving money on the table that could be working to grow your wealth. Take advantage of tax-advantaged accounts like 401(k), S, Roth IRAs, and HSAs. Contributions to these accounts reduce your taxable income or grow tax-free, giving you more room to build wealth. For instance, maxing out a 401(k) not only lowers your tax bill, but also accelerates your path to becoming a millionaire. Tax planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for anyone who wants to keep more of their money. By understanding tax laws and leveraging them, you can redirect funds from Uncle Sam to your future self. It's a win-win for your wallet and your wealth. Taxes are a silent drain, but debt is an even louder one. Let's uncover how high-interest debt compounds against you. Debt spiral. High-interest debt, especially from credit cards, is a wealth killer that compounds against you. Paying the minimum on a $20,000 credit card debt at 25% interest could take decades to pay off, with most of your payments going to interest, not the principal. Debt robs you of the opportunity to grow your wealth. Instead of funding your creditor's yacht, focus on paying off high-interest loans as quickly as possible. Snowball or avalanche methods can help you tackle debt systematically and regain control of your finances. Avoid new debt by living below your means and building an emergency fund. Borrowing to fund a lifestyle you can't afford only delays your financial freedom. True luxury isn't bought on credit. It's earned through smart money management. Debt spirals are hard to escape, but even social influences like expensive friendships can derail your wealth journey. Let's see how. Costly friendships. Hanging out with expensive friends can be a silent wealth drain. Whether it's lavish dinners, trips, or hobbies, keeping up with their lifestyle can leave your wallet empty. Their financial habits might not align with your goals, but the pressure to fit in can be hard to resist. It's okay to say no. Suggest more affordable alternatives like potluck dinners or local activities. True friends will respect your financial boundaries. And if they don't, it might be time to reassess those relationships and find like-minded, frugal friends. Remember, wealth isn't about impressing others. It's about building a life you're proud of. Surround yourself with people who share your vision for success. The company you keep can either propel you toward wealth or pull you away from it. While friendships can be expensive, hobbies can also sneakily drain your finances. Let's dive into how pricey pastimes can hinder your journey to financial success. Pricey pastimes. Hobbies are essential for relaxation, but some come with hefty price tags. Collecting luxury watches, auto racing, or flying private jets might sound glamorous, but they can derail even a solid financial plan. The more you indulge, the harder it becomes to allocate money toward growing your wealth. Instead of splurging, consider affordable hobbies like hiking, reading, or cooking. For example, a $20 book or a DIY project can provide hours of enjoyment without draining your bank account. The goal is to find joy without sacrificing financial growth. Pricey hobbies often socialize you into even more spending. One luxury watch leads to another, and before you know it, your savings are gone. The trick is balancing your passions with your financial priorities. Fun doesn't have to come at the cost of future wealth. Uncontrolled spending extends beyond hobbies. Impulse buys are another wealth killer that quietly chips away at your financial goals. Impulse spending. Impulse spending is the silent thief of wealth. Those little treats here and there. An expensive coffee, a last-minute gadget purchase, add up over time. Without realizing it, you could be blowing thousands a year on things you don't need. To combat this, create a waiting period for purchases. If you want something, wait 24 hours before buying it. Often, you'll find the urge disappears. Apps like budgeting tools can also help track your spending and keep you accountable. A practical example? Instead of buying lunch daily, meal prep at home. A $10 lunch may seem harmless, but over a year, that's $2,500. Redirecting those funds to investments can have a massive impact on your long-term wealth. Impulse spending might seem small, but its cumulative effect is significant. Yet, even saving money isn't enough if you ignore the stealthy threat of inflation. Inflation neglect. Inflation is the slow, silent eraser of purchasing power. Leaving all your money in a savings account might feel safe, but over time, rising costs eat away at its value. $1 today won't buy as much in 10 years. To protect your wealth, invest in assets that outpace inflation. Stocks, real estate, or even inflation-protected bonds can help preserve and grow your purchasing power. For instance, the S&P 500's historical returns far exceed inflation, making it a reliable option. Ignoring inflation isn't just about lost opportunities. It's about falling behind. As costs rise, your stagnant savings become less effective. Take action by diversifying your portfolio and letting your money work for you. With inflation in check, you're well-positioned to secure your wealth. But how can you ensure you never fall into these traps? Stick around to uncover practical ways to master your financial destiny. If you've made it this far, it's clear. You're serious about protecting your wealth and building a future of financial freedom. Here at the Rich People Club, we work hard to bring you the best strategies to grow your money and avoid costly mistakes. So, before you go, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Why? Because the knowledge we share here could be the difference between staying stuck and living the millionaire lifestyle you deserve. Now, take what you've learned today and start applying it. Which of these wealth destroyers have you encountered, and how are you planning to overcome them? Let me know in the comments below. The road to success isn't always easy, but avoiding these pitfalls is your first step toward luxury, power, and lasting success. Don't let these traps hold you back. Your future self is counting on you.